That's why we live, bro. It ain't gotta be long. All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahushai,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Rakakwadash,
Rakakwadash.
and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you Akim out there, the 144,000, who pushing this word with all truth and sincerity, and as well as to all you believers out there who believe in the gospel. And there's a couple of brothers from the Great Millstone Houston camp on the brother Korah Abad.
Batamayim.
And we just, brothers kicking it tonight. The apostle Rahas still down. So we headed to the El Azaria crib. Brothers still kicking it, in the spirit. And what we was thinking about, as you see from the title, you know, uh, I'm sure from all our childhoods, you always heard the saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. You know, I'm gonna say it again. I'm sure we all heard from our childhood, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Well, come to find out, that's not true. That's not true. Yeah, certain words from certain people may not hurt you, but the words of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, is definitely gonna have an effect on your life, man. Whether you believe it or not. And that's what we want to talk about in this lesson. So, Lord willing, is edifying. This is gonna be a riding talk. It's gonna be a riding talk. Like I said, we in transit on the way to the elder crib, to link up with the apostles. So we in transit. So Lord willing, this lesson be edifying. It shouldn't be long. Should be a quick hit. Most importantly, shalom. Make sure we straight. Okay. So most likely will be a quick hit. We got about two precepts that's on our mind. But again, going back to the point, the saying says, "Hey, we was all small growing up. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me." Well, come to find out, that's not true. That's not true. That saying is not true. Yeah, sticks and stones may break your bones, but the words of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai will definitely hurt you, man. Because you know why? It not only mess with a man's psyche, but it's telling you the future of things that's to come. And you can't get around it. Whether you like it or not, you can't get around it. It's judgment coming. The Israelites gonna rule, so on and so forth. Whether you agree with it or not, it's gonna hurt your spirit, man. You see, but like I said, we're gonna flow in. We'll see how have it on long the Lord got us going. But whatever you got, I'll give you got a point precept.
Okay.
Got it, bro.
Um, the main precept that came to mind from just discussing it with the brother was Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow.
Go ahead, you got it. Go ahead, you got it. Go ahead, go ahead.
Salakia. And the joints and marrow.
Read it again, brother. Read it again.
Salakia,
Read it
Salakia.
again. Read it again.
Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
Right. So it says the word of the Most High is quick and powerful. This is gonna hurt, cause you have sometimes people walking by camp. Now they can act like they ignoring us, look down on us, but once they hear this true message, they feel some type of way. Once you hear the so-called white man or the Edomites, the wicked of the earth, they make a man feel some type of way. Yeah, you've been ruling for so long, but they make you feel some type of way. You see? Because it bring you back to reality, man. And it's quick and powerful because look, it ain't gonna change. One way or another, this is a thing. That's why it's better to bring out precepts instead of speaking our own words while we at camp. Instead of saying, well, I think, or I'm speaking in the spirit, or that's the spirit. Although sometimes it's okay, but what's the main? Can you get First Peter real quick? 4 is in First Peter chapter 4. First Peter chapter 4. It says how if we speak the oracles of the Most High,
Okay, yeah, I got you.
because it's a reason. The Lord ain't sent us out to speak our own words. You know why? Because our own words don't do us no justice. And if you want, now you kind of lean up. I know just so the camera
Okay,
can
come
feel
right,
you.
come.
You feel me? You feel me? Hey, Shalom Tala Akim Akwaf on the comment board as well. Y'all Bashima Shabra. You know, hey, Shalom Ashia. Hey, we gotta chop it up. It's been a minute, brother. The brother Ashia, Shalom, bro. My dog right there. That's my bro. Shalom, brother. Hey, hope all is well, bro. But going back to the point, the Lord ain't sent us out to speak our own words, man. Because our words as a man don't hold no weight. Because you know why? People could not believe man.
Come.
Man lie, man bullshit. Men are supplanters. So we not out there to show what we know, our knowledge, because our knowledge don't hold no weight. That's why it's always important. And you know what? That's another thing in Great Millstone, coming up in Great Millstone. When you reading the scriptures, make sure you call what? Chapter and
Yep,
verse.
verse. Yep.
Chapter and verse, so people know where we coming from. So people know where we reading from. Hey, Shalom, Yakanan, y'all Bashima Shabrakata, my dog. Shalom, bro. So people know where we read from. That's why when we bring out the scriptures, we say, hey, bro, call up the book, the chapter, and the verse. So people know what's coming out the Bible because it hit different. Whether people say they believe in the Bible or not, they know these things are true, man. They know what's being spoken in this Bible and written in this Bible is true. So we're not here to bring out our own words. You got it, all right?
First Peter chapter 4, verse 11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power.
If any man got something to say, let him say what the Lord had written. The oracles, man. The laws, what the prophet said, so on and so forth. So if any man got anything to profess, come out this Bible, book, chapter, and verse. Why?
If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power giveth, that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is in all things may be glorified through Yahweh Shah Mashiach, to whom be praise and dominion forever and ever. Amen.
Can you read that again? But can you slow it down a little bit?
Yes, sir, yes, sir. If any man minister, let him do it as the ability which Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power giveth.
Let's stop right there. So not just what any man speak, come out the oracles of what the Lord said. Let everybody know, thus saith Yahweh. Why you think it's written in the scripture as it is written? Or thus saith the Lord. Because the prophets of old let you know who was saying it.
That's right.
Jeremiah never said, thus saith me, nigga.
Yeah. But like people always say, well, man wrote the Bible. Well, if you read the scriptures, it tell you that man wrote the Bible. You know, we're speaking as the oracles, the Old Testament, New Testament. I always say a king is not going to get off his throne to do his own work. So of course, the Lord is going to have righteous men, Israelite men at that, to scribe the scriptures.
God, that's it. But as the prophets of old, even Yahweh Shai, real quick, can you drop that? We're gonna go right back to that. I just want to get to show each and every man who was sent of the Lord, they gave praise to who the one they were sent by. So we here for the same reason. We not here to get praise of our own self. We will hit into the topic. As you see, sticks and stones may break my bones. And as the worldly saying goes, but words will never hurt me. As if you can take a knife and cut me, I'ma hurt. You could take a stone and throw at me like they did Stephen, and you could kill me, right? You could stone me. But what you say to me, I don't care. That applies to the world. That don't apply to the Lord word, man. Yeah, sticks and stones could break your bones, but when you hear these words, it's gonna fucking hurt you, man. It's gonna affect your life, whether you believe it or not. You gonna think about this. You got something, brother?
The Lord is the Lord is the Father of spirits. So where's it going to start in your mind? Like the brother said, when the Lord has us speak His righteous words, these pure words, it's going to fuck with your mind,
Yes.
whether you believe it or not, because He's going to show you things to show you that it's the truth, even though you know you're going to be deceived. The deceiver and deceiver are His.
That's right, brother.
I did have a quick one.
It's John. Oh no, whatever you got. Whatever you got.
You had something? No.
That John 12 when Yahweh Shai, we ain't gotta get it. I'm gonna just quote it, but you get what you gotta get. I'm gonna just quote that. You feel me? Yahweh Shai said in John 12, if a brother out there wanna post it, yeah, y'all can you said Shalom on the comment board, so hey, we expect you to post it, brother. Hey, but in John the 12th chapter, Yahweh Shai said, I came not to speak. It's like around verse 47 or 50 or something at the end of the chapter. Verse 42, Yahweh Shai said, I came not to speak my own words, but I came to speak and to do the will of him that sent me, man. So yeah, our words don't hurt. Our actions don't hurt people in this world. But as long as we're coming from the spirit and power and the words of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, it's going to have an effect on people's lives. Whether they believe it now or believe it then. Because you know what's going to force people to believe it then if they don't believe it now. Once it happened. The Lord going to force people to believe in him, man. To trust in him. To know he is the true power. You got it, brother.
Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21. I didn't know if I want to read the NLT.
It's on you, whatever your spirit wants.
Proverbs 18 to 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So, as the scriptures say, death and life is in the power of the tongue. So, like when we're going into, it's gonna fuck with your mind. Like, hey, it can cause you to want to off yourself. I remember a brother was bringing it out. I can't remember who it was, but I heard a story about, somebody was coming up against the word, and they were the person was so plagued they had to keep a Bible around them, just so that they can come down from being plagued by demons. But yeah, that was it on that.
Con. You go grab it in Peter again, and we'll go back to that Hebrews.
Con. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power.
So at the end of the day, if any man got something to say, make sure you're coming out the word of the Lord. And this is for us as teachers, brothers who go out on the highways and hedges, brothers who do these daily lessons. Bro, don't just be rambling and shit. And that's one thing I admire about the elder brother Abijah, the elder in our camp. Because if we know, of course, brothers gonna make their points, in lessons, a precept gonna come and brothers gonna add on to it. But don't just be talking randomly. You feel me? At camp, make sure the precepts come out, man. And that's one thing I admire about the elder brother Abijah. If brothers get to talking, just rambling on, and the precept may come out in a minute, he'll say, hey, let's get these precepts. Let's make sure these precepts come out. Why? Because if we speaking, make sure it come out the word of the Lord. Because what we saying ain't got no effect on men's lives. Men don't give a fuck what another man got to say. Let's be real. If the love of many waxing cold now, as far as people showing their actions, how much more people care about what you're talking about? But if we say a book, chapter, and a verse from out the scriptures, it's gonna hit different. Because whether it's indirectly or directly, people know that what's in the Bible is true. You know why? Because these things have happened. The flood happened. Sodom and Gomorrah happened. Egypt happened. So if you're coming out the Bible saying what's going to happen to America, what's going to happen to Esau, Edom, and so-called white man, it hit different because people know whatever was said in the Bible, it did eventually come true. But what we saying, it don't matter. That's why, going back to the title, as the world says, sticks and stones may break my bones. Yeah, you can use physical weapons to hurt somebody, but what they say, but words will never hurt me. Right? Words of a man, words of this world. But the words of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, you're right. It ain't just gonna hurt you. It ain't just gonna cut your flesh. As we're gonna get in Hebrews, it's gonna cut your spirit up, man. To the joints, asunder, the marrow. The Lord gonna mess with a man's mind. Hey, what it said, what Daniel said when he seen my cogitations troubled me. God. The Lord gonna trouble a man's cogitations, man. Look that word up. No, not you, I'm there. Apostle Ricard been around us too long. Apostle Ricard been around us too long. Look that word up, cogitations, man. You see? That's what the word of the Most High do. When you hear America is Babylon the Great, and when you go into the characteristics of Babylon the Great in the scriptures, and you see, oh shit, this fit America. This fit Babylon the Great. Bishop Nate tried to say Ezekiel 38 wasn't going on, but when you go into Ezekiel 38, how the land of Magog was going to gather the troops, you're like, what damn, what's going on? The Lord word hit different when you realize, damn, these niggas and Mexicans and Native Americans, they just niggas. But when you come out to find, at the end of the world, it was going to be said that the Israelites were going to be called borrowers and proverbs, looked down upon, but they was going to be saved. We like, damn, well, that sound like us. At the end of the day, a man's words may not be fulfilled. The Lord word going to be fulfilled, man. That's right. That's what make it true. That's what make it hit different, man. Let's again, as the Elder Abijah say, let's bring out the precepts. You got it, brother. Whatever you got.
Back in 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 11, if any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power giveth.
What's the Most High giver? Because at the end of the day, it's not us speaking. What's a good example? Brother Polite, or should I say inmate Polite? You feel me? Inmate Polite. When he was speaking, people was getting wooed and out of that because he had knowledge. He had a certain intellect about himself. But he never said, thus saith the Lord. He never brought out book, chapter, and verse. People gave credit to polite. People give credit to the Dr. Sebis, the men who could speak good. But when we bring out this word, although men may say this and that, but it's a certain, you know how people say all praise to the most, right? Yahweh, right. When we bring out the word, the praise should go to the Lord because we ain't saying nothing. We just saying what the Lord said. The praises go to Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. Can you start from 10 again? I can just read it through and you got it, brother. Whatever you got.
You want to start at 10?
Let's start at 10.
1 Peter chapter 4, verse 10. As every man hath received a gift, even so minister the same one to another, as good stewards of the manifold grace of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power. 1 Peter 4 and 11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power.
Why?
If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power giveth.
Why?
That Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power in all things may be glorified through Yahweh Shah Mashiach, to whom be praise and dominion forever and ever. Amen.
So the Most High, Yahweh and Yahweh Shah can get the glory.
That's right.
Me and this brother right now, we could have easily turned the camera facing us, turned the look.
The lights,
turned on the light. You see, y'all ain't see me turn on the light, but I turned on the light. Turned on the light so y'all can see us. It's not about y'all seeing us. Is y'all hearing the word though?
That's what it's about.
That's what it's about. It's not about y'all seeing us. No, we giving the glory to the Lord, because once these things happen, it ain't gonna be like, oh, Bartimaeus said it, Korah said it, or the apostle said it. No, it's gonna be because these things was written, man. That's what it is. You got it, brother. Whatever you got, all right. If you ain't got nothing, you get that Hebrews 4, you know. But that's the point of that, man. We bring our stuff to give the Lord the glory. Come on, you think of the prophets of old, right? Moses and them, they ain't go to Pharaoh and say, look, Pharaoh, look, I'm doing this. I'm Moses, you know? I'm Moses, I'm about, watch me, Moses, turn this staff into a snake. Or look, Pharaoh, watch Aaron do this. Although those men did it, but they said, look, by the name of Yahweh, we doing these things. In the name of Yahweh, as we would say today, Yahweh Shah, we doing these things. So who can get the, okay, let's go to Yahweh Shah. When Peter and them healed the man at the gate called Beautiful at the temple, right? Did Peter and them say, slap his chest and say, yeah, y'all see me? No. He said, why y'all look so earnestly on us as me and John, as if we did something? He said, we ain't do nothing. But by the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shah is this man giving us glory to walk. After Peter said that, did everybody praise Peter, or did everybody believe in Yahweh Shah was converted because he gave the glory to the Lord? He gave the glory to the Lord, man. It's not about us being praised. Remember, at the end of the day, we're unprofitable servants. We hoping to be accepted. Just because you're doing the work now don't mean you're the elect, bro. Just that's a Selah moment for some out there. Selah. Just because you're doing the work now don't mean you're the elect, bro. Real shit. You see? We ain't trying to be famous like some of these camps. You know, they got the Bishop Nates, the General Yohanas, some of these men want to be famous, want to be somebody. No, we here to mix, like Elder Yatazak said in Dallas, we here to introduce the world to Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
Not introduce the world to us. If the Lord wanted to make us famous, he would have made us famous.
Easy. He gives the increase. And that's another reason why elders push the name. You got to constantly push the name, because we want to give our glory and honor and praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, because that is our strength. That's who gives us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to do what we do. Speaking as his words say, because if you don't speak as the words say, as the scriptures say, you're a liar. So that's why we push forth the 100% truth, whether you believe it or not.
That's right.
And then that was the precept to kind of segue into what I had.
Yeah, whatever you got, bro.
Galatians chapter 4, verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? So when we tell the truth, given the correct breakdowns, people say we're hating. No, we're defenders of the gospel. That's not hating. Would you want somebody to correct you so you can do the right thing? Or would you want somebody to continue to let you go off? That's why the scriptures say the blind lead the blind, and they both should fall into a ditch. Hey, we try to keep our hands clean, but we still going to be a defense of the gospel.
That's right.
That was it on that one.
That's right. People get mad at us because we telling you thus saith the Lord. Even back then, people was mad at Yahweh Shah, but he said, as my father said, they got mad at the prophets, but the prophet said, thus saith Yahweh. you know, there is a saying, don't shoot the messenger, right? Don't shoot the messenger. Take it up with the one who sent the message. And going back to the point, right? The messenger words don't hurt. But if you know that message is sent by a real king, a man who really mean business, it's gonna hit different. If you know I'm saying my own words as a messenger, just somebody just talking. But if you know I'm coming from an important person being sent to give you this message, it's gonna hit different. Cause you know, you might not think I'm playing, but you know the man you're dealing with, he don't fuck around. That's what we talking about. You ain't gotta fear us. We just talking about them. We give you the words of the man who you should fear. You ain't gotta fear us. You ain't gotta believe in what we saying. We just telling what the man said, the Most High Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. That's what's gonna hurt. It's gonna hit different, man. Let's get it out. Hebrews 4, brother. We can wind it out because you almost here.
Yeah, we almost done. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword.
Come on, man. The word of the Lord is quick and powerful, sharper than any two-edged sword. They ain't say the word of man is powerful. Yeah, man can say shit, but look, people could get over what man say. People could forgive, man. You can never say, I forgive you, how no, because his word gonna stand forever. You heard? People could, you know, it says the most high word is quick and powerful. You got it, bro. Then it says sharper than any two-edged sword. This ain't just for the people outside of the truth. This is for us too. Because you know what? A two-edged sword, it cut one, I got it right. It cut one way and it cut another way. So we use the most high word to cut other people, right? But at the same time, we still got to apply it to ourselves. And at times, the most high word cut us too. On the other side, it cut people. And on one side, it cut people too. The others, the scoffers. You see? That's how powerful it is. It's a, man, it's going to cut those who don't believe and cut those who believe. Well, okay, Yahweh Shai the word, right? What it said about Yahweh Shai. He shall be a stone of stumbling and a rock of offense. And he said to the whole nation, and even to you, Mary, his mother. Because why? This means something. You don't care about men's feelings. You got it out. You can read it over and you can read it through and shit, whatever you got, but we can.
Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
Come on, man. It's going to mess up your insides. When you leave, although you might not have a physical cut, when you leave, guess what? I know, but when you leave, guess what? You're going to be thinking about this word still. If you hear this word here and famine's coming, your wife about to get raped, your children about to die of famine, right? You an Edomite, you ain't a white man. You an Israelite, you ain't a nigga. These things change a man's mind, man. It changed lives. Think about this. All y'all who listening right now, even for me and his brother, we literally changed our life for a man in this lifetime. We changed our life for a man we never met. A man we never seen. Yahweh Shai I'm talking about. We changed our whole life. Our children, we got them repenting. You feel me? You know, getting down, saying shalom and understanding the high holy days. We never met this man. Because why? That's how serious this word was. A man, you tell another man something, you ain't gonna get him to change his life. You feel me? His whole life. Get his family to get under order. This word did that, man. All of us changed our life because of what the Bible say. That's how powerful this word is. But on the other side, on the left-hand side, not just changing a man's life for the better, it could worsen a man's life. Because you find out this truth, and if you fall out, the scriptures say worse, it would have been better if you never would have found out about this truth. But also, even if you're not in the truth, once you hear this and understand the reality of things, you're going to get cut. Your whole perspective on life going to be like, bro, you know the Truman Show. If y'all seen out there the Truman Show, once Jim Carrey, you know, Truman, he found out his world was fake, his mind was messed up. That's how it is with this truth. Once you hear this word, the word of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, which come directly out the Bible through his prophets, it changed a man's mind for the better or for the worse. That's how powerful this is. Come on, man. That's what we talking about. And we're going to read that one more time, but just to end it off, you know the saying in this word, sticks and stones in this world. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's cute and all. That's cute, but according to reality, sticks and stones, yeah, that can break your bones. But the word of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai will fuck you up. Excuse me for my language, but it will definitely hurt you.
Yeah, that's why we brought in the Proverbs 18 and 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Hey, you can lift somebody up with it. Like when we bring forth the word, you can lift somebody up, give them life with lively stones, or hey, it's gonna plague your mind. It's gonna cause you to bug out. We said read the Hebrews one more
Okay, we
time.
can read it. Let me get this precept I called for. This
Okay.
John 12, Yakinan posted it. John 12 and 48. This Yahweh Shai. Just to show you, he could have, bro, Yahweh Shai was that man. Second in command and everything. But he still said, I ain't come speak my own words. I come speak my father's words. Because you know why? Even Yahweh Shai, though his words meant something, he know his father's words hit harder though.
Yeah.
Hit harder. John 12 and 48. He that rejecteth me and receiveth not my words, have one that judgeth him. The word that I have spoken, the same shall judge him in the last day. Verse 49. For I have not spoken of myself,
That's right.
but the Father which sent me, he gave me a commandment, what I should say and what I should speak. And I know that his commandment is life everlasting. Come on, man. It ain't say the regular John Doe, what this nigga seen on ESPN First Take from what it was, Stephen A. Come on, man. What they say on Shade Room. People words, people advice. I ain't gonna say advice because sometimes it might help. People words in his life. If people try to cuss you out, condemn you, that shit don't mean nothing because it's not of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
What we saying is gonna mean something whether you believe it or not because it's of the Lord. It says, verse 50, and I know that his commandment is life everlasting whatsoever I speak. Therefore, even as the Father said unto me, so I speak. Even as the Most High had written this book, so we speak as his servants, man. It ain't about us, it's about getting this word out, man. Even though we at camp, brothers rambling, getting their points out, just make sure them precepts come out so the Lord word come out so people know thus saith who. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Book, chapter, and verse.
That's right.
Come on, man. KJV, NLT, GNT, whatever version, as long as people know who said it. Let's finish that out. We can read through that and we can end it.
Hebrews 4 and
And whatever
12.
else you got, brother.
No, that was it. For the word of for the word of Yahweh Hashem Shah power is Salakia. For Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of Yahweh Hashem Shah power is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
Right. So this not only gonna hurt you, you know what's called the Most High word. You hear they can mess up your spirit, and that's gonna cause you to physically hurt yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You might commit suicide. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, stuff in this world, it can hurt your flesh, but you could be okay the next day. People cut their skin, but they okay the next day. The Most High word will cut you in the spirit, and you ain't gonna be okay the next day.
Good.
You can't change this. You can change your man, say you can't change what's written, man. But we gonna edit that. You got something, brother? We gonna edit that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. It was just something through the spirit. Me and his brother was chopping it up earlier with the apostle, the elder boy Yagadah. But Lord willing, this was edifying. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And peace and blessings to all you Wakim out there, 144,000, who pushing this word with all truth and sincerity. And as well as all you believers out there who believe in the gospel. They keep fighting, keep pushing. We're almost out of here. And with that, shalom.
Shalom.
Let's get it.